are your overall leaders in League One with a 100% record so far after 2 games this season. But what's going to happen this coming weekend as we enter match number 3? We get all the predictions and the games coming at you, and they're coming at you right about now. That's right, folks. I was giving a prediction video today. We look forward to match number 3 in this season's EFL League One action, of course, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new where you've been, smash your subscribe and bang up today. All things League One related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one rooski. That's right, the posh 100% record so far, 2 for 2 for them, and they're looking very, very good entering into match day number 3. And of course, down the foot of the table, who's having a bit of a nightmare? It is, of course, Hasselbank's boys, Burton, Albion, alongside MK Dons, Cheltenham and Morecambe, all tipped to go down at this moment, of course. But of course, it's only match number 2, guys. Don't get excited. Don't put the cart amongst before the horse. We've got match number 3 coming at you in just a second. Big shout out, of course, to the VIPs, the patrons, of course. Well done for backing the channel. And of course, if you want to get involved, check out the links down below. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's get into it, of course, and take a look at this. It is League One. It is, of course, happening as we talk, as we build up to match number 3. Of course, all the focus has been on Canada Cup action. And of course, a lot of these sides were in action and also did very, very well moving forward. Take a look at these games, though. These were last weekend's action. Of course, it was the battle of the Wanderers, Bolton against Wycombe, and it was a big win for Bolton, 3-0 in the end, 2-1 win for me as well. Burton, of course, took the L as well, losing 4-0 to Bristol Rovers. I went with a 1-0 win, so not too shabby. Back-to-back predicts there for me. Ain't too shabby, boys. Charlton with a big 2-0 win over Derby. Called it, lads. Called it. Exeter also 4-0 win over Port Vale. Look at me. Can anybody stop me now? 4 picks in a row. I'm looking absolutely insane. Barnsley, though, they also got the win. They got the win, not me, though. I went with the draw as well. Fleetwood Town, big winners as well over Plymouth. Called it, lads, as well. Oh, look, I'm on fire. I'm absolutely on fire. The Vegans, unfortunately, they lost 2-1 to Ipswich on the weekend. I guess a lot of you guys probably saw that one coming. MK Dons, draw. I thought there was going to be a draw, but they lost to Sheffield Wednesday. Meanwhile, Oxford, also big victory for them over Cambridge in the boat race. Peterborough did beat Morecambe in the end. I went with a 2-0 win myself. Pompey could only muster a draw in the Cowley Derby, that's right. And Shrewsbury did lose to Accrington Stanley. Let me add mine up there, because I'm pretty interested to see how I did. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know 7 is the magic number, guys. See how you guys compare to me in a second. This is, of course, the state of play in the league. After 2 games, people lead the charge, 6 points out of 6. Exeter have done an absolutely fantastic side and scoring goals for fun right now. Bolton are up there Wednesday. Charlton Athletic, Ipswich and Accrington Stanley are the ones really kicking ass and taking names. Down the foot of the table, though, is Burton, MK Dons, Cheltenham and Morecambe going down right here, right now. But, of course, what about you guys then, shall we? Where am I? Get back in there. Of course, these are the magic numbers. Reflex Swift with 10 out of 12, so well done to him, absolutely fantastic, and well done to everybody else taking part. The Sheriff is to Sport Bank up there with Callum 8, Shepherd's up there, Richard Dawson, Gordon Gordo Gaming also with 7, which is what I got. It would have put me in 2nd spot. This is, of course, the overall leaderboard now for 2 weeks combined, and again, please make sure you stick with the same name that you started with, because I cannot catch them all the time. I try to do my due diligence and clean it up as we go, but it's hard work, and that's why the prediction leagues are reducing in numbers for these little bits of fluff that take a bit of time cleaning up, and I don't have that time. I really don't have that. I'm not just saying that because I'm a dick. I'm just saying that because I don't have the time. I used to have a shit ton of time. I'm on a new job now, which of course makes these videos a lot harder to do these days, and I'm trying to keep on going. So any respect to the channel you can give me, smashing the thumbs up, smashing the subscribe, check the links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, also Patreon as well, does give me a bit of extra boost, extra motivation to keep on keeping on with these kind of videos. But if you want to get involved with the prediction, you're not even started, it's still plenty of time. Don't worry about it, because we are likely to do Manager of the Month or Predictor of the Month awards. So make sure you check it out. Cut4League One. Get involved right now, and again, get your name in. Like, people who are leading now might not be there at the end of the season. They might give up the ghost or just take a vacation for a couple of days, that sort of stuff. But anyway, those are match number 2 results. Of course, updated prediction league. We are now taking a look at match number 3. Here we go. We're back into it, of course, jumping the deep end with the next round of matches, all kicking off this weekend, starting, of course, on Saturday, August the 13th. And we're going to start with Bristol Rovers up against Oxford United. Of course, it's Barton's boys up against Carl Robinson's boys, of course, at Bristol Rovers. 29 times they played since 2002, 11 wins apiece, 7 draws, of course. Bristol Rovers, 50% form for them right now, won 3, lost 3 over the last 6. Oxford, though, back-to-back wins for them, 58% form for them moving forward. Of course, biggest win for Oxford over Bristol Rovers, a 6-1 win, the biggest win in the way, a 3-1 win. Bristol Rovers scored 35 goals compared to Oxford's 40 over the course of these 29 games. Works out about 1.38 goals for Oxford, a 1.21 for the hosts on this one. Last time they played each other in a league action was at Bristol Rovers. It was a big 2-0 for Oxford back in February 2021. Oxford did beat Swansea 5-3 after penalties, I think. And Bristol Rovers did crash out to Crawley, surprise, surprise, in the cup. Over here, 50-8 is your odds for the hosts here. 11-8 is your away win. 5-2 is your draw on this one. Back in, of course, Bristol Rovers to get a win here. Barton's boys moving up the chains a little bit, and of course making a push already to become contenders this time around. Accrington Stanley against Burton. That's right, over in Accrington. Of course, played each other 27 times 2003. 10 wins for Accrington, 9 wins for Burton, and 8 draws. Of course, just 1 defeat though in the past 5 games for Accrington. 50% form, 1-2 lost 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. Burton though 0% form. Of course, 6 defeats on the spin for them. However, Burton's biggest win over Accrington, 4-0 win. The biggest win away, a 2-0 win. Stanley have actually got 38 goals compared to Burton's 39. Works out around 1.44 for the visitors, 1.41 for the hosts. Last time around over at Accrington was a big 0-0 draw. In fact, Burton haven't conceded a goal against Accrington Stanley over the last 3 occasions. However, Burton did lose to Rochdale in the Peterborough Cup and haven't scored any goals this season over the course of 3 matches. Stanley with a big loss to Tranmere in the Peterborough Cup, I think after penalties, to get knocked out. 2019 on is your Stanley, 5-2 is your 14-5 is your Burton. They're already in trouble, guys. They're already in trouble. 1-0 win for me for Stanley on this one at home. They're tricky to beat at home, so I cannot see anything stopping them now. I mean, Cambridge up against Exeter, of course. Played each other 26 times since 2002. 7 wins for Cambridge, 16 wins for Exeter, and we've got 3 draws, of course. Cambridge won 3, lost 3 over the last 6, 50% form. Up against Exeter side, who are just 1 defeat in the last 6 of them, and they look very, very good. 67% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Exeter over at Cambridge, 4-0 win. Biggest win the other way, also a 4-0 win. However, Cambridge has scored just 24 goals over the 26 games. Works out around about 0.92 goals. Compared to Exeter have scored 40 goals over the past 26 games. 1.54 goals scored by Exeter against them. Meanwhile, last round in Cambridge in the league was a big 4-1 win for Exeter back in April 2021. That was in League 2. Exeter was a big 7-0 drubbing of Cheltenham. Goodness gracious me. Oxford, of course, did beat Cambridge in the boat race last weekend. So Cambridge must be in action tonight in the Peterborough Cup. 7-5 is your Cambridge, of course. 23-10 is your 90-10 is your away win here. Cambridge, of course, 2-0 win for over Exeter. Surprise, surprise, going against the grain and going against the form on this one. Cheltenham need to bounce back fast, and they're going to take on Portsmouth this weekend. Of course, played each other 9 times since 2013. Sorry, 1 win for Cheltenham, 2 for Pompey. 6 draws, just 1 win and 6 for Cheltenham right now. 25% form up against the Portsmouth side, just 1 defeat at the past 6, 58% form moving forward. Portsmouth's biggest win over Cheltenham was a 6-1 win. Of course, Cheltenham was a big 1-0 win over Pompey way back when. Cheltenham scored just 9 goals compared to Portsmouth 16. Works out around 1 goal a game for Cheltenham compared to Pompey's 1.78. Of course, last round though at Cheltenham was a 1-0 win for Cheltenham back in April 2022. So they're actually unbeaten against. They did the kind of semi-double over Cheltenham last time around. Of course, Cheltenham with a big 7-0 loss to Exeter in the cup. Have gone back-to-back games now without a goal. Cardiff was the opposition for Portsmouth in the cup, and a big win for Pompey, 3-0 in the end to give themselves a big old mental boost. Heading into this one then, shall we? Of course, coming at you at the odds, 2-1 is your Cheltenham, 25 draw, 30-10 is your Pompey here. 2-1 win in the end for Portsmouth to take it to the house. Derby County up against Barnsley over at Pride Park. Coming at you as well on this coming weekend. 33 times they played since 1993, 15 wins for Derby, 10 wins for Barnsley, and 8 draws. Of course, 2 wins of the last 3 for Derby right now. 33% form up against the Barnsley side, just 1 defeat at the past 6 games. 58% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Barnsley over Derby, 2-0 win. Biggest win in the way, a 4-1 win. Derby have scored 45 goals compared to Barnsley's 35 in these 33 games. Works out 1.06 goals for Barnsley, 1.36 for Derby. Heading into this last round over at Derby, at Pride Park, of course, was in the Championship last season, back in March, and was a big 2-0 win for Derby as well. Derby did beat Mansfield, of course, in the Peterborough Cup. Barnsley beat Cheltenham. Must be in action tonight in the Peterborough Cup as well. Looking at the odds for this one, we have Derby 20-17 on for the victory, 13-5 draws, 3-1 is your away win here. 2-0 win for me for Derby on this one. That's that. Moving on to Morecambe, they're taking on Fleetwood, of course, a bit of a northwest crunch clash here. Played each other 10 times in 2012, 3 wins for Morecambe, 5 wins for Fleetwood, and we've got 2 draws as well. Just 1 win at the last 6 games for Morecambe right now, 42% form up against the Fleetwood side, who won back-to-back. Of course, 33% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Fleetwood over Morecambe, 4-0 win. The biggest win away, a 3-0 win. Morecambe has scored just 10 goals compared to Fleetwood 16, works out about 1 goal a game for Morecambe, 1.6 goals a game for Fleetwood. Heading into this last round, of course, over at Morecambe, it was a 0-0 draw back in December 2021. Morecambe with a big 5-3 win over a penalty win over Stoke in the Carabao Cup to go through. Fleetwood also beating Championship Wigan 1-0 to go through as well. 7-5 is your Morecambe on this one. 9-4 is your draw. 2-1 is your away win. That's Fleetwood Town. Back in, of course, Morecambe with a surprise win, you would imagine. But, of course, moving the chains, none the same. Ipswich up against MK Dons. MK Dons struggling. Ipswich doing A-OK. Played each other 17 times in 1993. We've got 8 wins for Ipswich, 2 wins for Milton Keynes, and 7 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat of the past 6 games to Ipswich right now. 67% form up against the Fleetwood MK Dons side, who picked up just 1 win in 3 for them. 58% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for MK Dons over Ipswich, 5-1 win. Biggest win the other way, a 4-1 win. In fact, Ipswich scored 28 goals compared to MK Dons 23 over the course of those 17 games. Works out around 1.65 goals per Ipswich, 1.35 for MK Dons. Last round, they're over at Portsmouth Rovers, a big 2-2 draw back in August 2021. In fact, the last 4 between these two sides have ended up as draws. The last time there was a victor in this game was at Stadium MK. It was a big 1-0 win for Ipswich way back in September 2019. MK Dons with a big 1-0 win over Sutton United. That was in the Carabao Cup. Ipswich losing to Colchester, of course. A bit of a surprise on that one. 11-8 on is your Ipswich. 13-5 is your 50-4 is your MK Dons here. 2-0 for Ipswich on this one. MK Dons have started shitty, and I don't know when it's going to fix up for them at all. Moving on to Lincoln up against Forest Green. That's right, played each other 17 times to 11. 9 wins for Lincoln, 6 draws for Forest Green, and 6 wins for Forest Green and 2 draws as well. Biggest win for Lincoln over Forest Green, 6-2 win. The biggest win in the way, a 4-1 win. In fact, Lincoln scored 31 goals compared to Forest Green's 28. Works out over 1.82 goals for Lincoln, 1.65 for Forest Green heading into this. Of course, Forest Green coming into this losing last time around against Lincoln in Lincoln back in November 2018. That was in League 2, 2-1 win it was for Lincoln. Heading into this one, Forest Green did beat Leyton Orient in the Carabao Cup. Heading into this, of course, Lincoln 3-0 winners over Doncaster Rovers to go through to the next round as well. The odds here 11-8 is your Lincoln, 12-5 draw, 2-1 is your away win. Back in Lincoln City here to lose, of course, 2-1 win the end for the Vegans, and of course a big win for them moving forward. Plymouth up against Peterborough in the Battle of the Peas. That's right, coming at you over in Plymouth. That's right, 17 times they played just 2003. 8 wins for Plymouth, 7 wins for Peterborough, 2 draws, of course. Plymouth 50% form, 1-2 lost, 3 drawn 2 over the last 6. Peterborough though 1 defeat the past 6 for them, 75% form for them moving forward. Plymouth's biggest win over Posh was a 6-1 win, biggest win in the way, a 5-1 win. Plymouth scored 28 goals compared to 26 by Peterborough. Works out about 1.65 goals for Plymouth at 1.53 heading into this. Last time around over in Plymouth, it was a big 3-0 win for Posh. That was back in February 2021 in League 1. Meanwhile, Plymouth did lose to Fleetwood, of course, on match number 2 there. Peterborough with a 3-0 win over Morecambe. Both are in action tonight. And they're actually up against each other in the bloody Carabao. It's a dress rehearsal, guys. It's a car. They don't even have to go home, Peterborough. They're taking on each other tonight in the Carabao Cup, so it'll be a bit of a repeat. They'll be sick to the back teeth of each other come Sunday morning. Of course, on the odds for this one, then, shall we? What do we got going on here? 13-10 is your Plymouth. 50-8 is your Pompey. Your Peterborough. 12-5 is your draw. 2-0 win for me for Plymouth on this one. Don't know what's going to go on in the Carabao Cup. We'll have to wait and see. Port Vale up against Bolton. A bit of a Northwest Crunch clash on this one then. Coming at you from Vale Park. Played each other 15 times in 1994. 1 win for Port Vale, 12 wins for Bolton, 2 draws, of course. Just 4 wins in the last 5 games for Port Vale right now, 67% form. Up against the Bolton side, just 1 defeat the past 6 for them, 67% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Port Vale over Bolton, 6-3 win. The biggest win away, a 2-0 win. Despite all that, Port Vale scored 17 goals compared to Bolton's 31 over the course of those 15 matches. Works out about 1.13 goals a game for Port Vale, 2.07 goals for Bolton. Of course, last time I played in the league at Port Vale was a 1-0 win for Bolton back in March 2021 in League 2. Port Vale did lose to Exeter in the league in the second day of the league. Bolton with a big 5-1 win over Salford in the Cup. Port Vale are in action against Rotherham tonight. Of course, Bolton already through in the Cup, I believe. Just whatever. Regardless, so 17-10 is your Port Vale, 12-5 is your draw, and 29-20 is your away win here. I'm back in Port Vale to get a loss here, and Bolton with another win on the road, and maybe making a push for that championship return once again. Sheffield Wednesday against Charlton over at Hillsborough. Let's get into the deep end on this one. Played each other 24 times in 1998. 10 wins for Sheffield Wednesday, 7 wins for Charlton, 7 draws, of course. 50% form for Sheffield Wednesday right now, 1-2 lost, 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. Charlton, of course, coming to just 1 defeat the past 6 for them, 67% form for them moving forward. Biggest win for Charlton over Sheffield Wednesday, 3-1 win. Biggest win the other way, a 3-0 win. Sheffield Wednesday scored 37 goals compared to Charlton's 27. Works out about 1.54 goals for Sheffield Wednesday, 1.13 for Charlton. Moving forward, of course, last time at Hillsborough was a 2-0 win for Sheffield Wednesday back in February 2022. That was on match number 36. Charlton with a big 5-3 win over QPR to go through to the next round of the Cup. Wednesday are in action tonight against Sunderland in the Carabao Cup. A tasty one that will be as well. Look at the odds, 13-8 on is your Sheffield Wednesday, 3-1 is your 4-1 is your Charlton here. Going to go 3-0 win. comfortable winning here for Sheffield Wednesday to go probably outright leaders, you would imagine, on this one. Both Charlton and Wednesday are unbeaten heading into this. And wrap it up. It is Wycombe, it is Sheffield Wednesday, sorry, Shrewsbury, take place at Adams Park. Played 20 times to 2004, 8 wins for Wycombe, 2 for Shrewsbury, 10 draws, of course. Wycombe winning 2 of the last 3, 33% form for them, up against the Shrewsbury side, who just won once in the last 6 games, 42% form for them. Moving forward, big swing for Shrewsbury over Wycombe, 7-0 win, big swing the other way, a 2-0 win. Wycombe scored 21 goals compared to Shrewsbury 20 over the course of those 20 games. Works out around about 1 goal a game for Shrewsbury, at 1.05 for Wycombe. We're not going to get much goals in here, I don't think. Last time around over at Wycombe was a 0-0 draw back in February 2022. That was in League One. Shrewsbury with a big 3-2 win over Carlisle heading into this in the Cup. Wycombe also getting through by taking out Northampton Town. Odds here 65 on is your Wycombe, 5-2 draw, and 10-3 is your away win here. Shrewsbury Town. Going to go with, of course, a win for Wycombe here, 2-1 win for them, to put them right back in the thick of things with their chase to return to the second tier. But anyway, that's of course my picks there. Be sure to get your own in as well. And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. Wednesday will be outright leaders alongside Bolton, with Ipswich and Stanley up there in, of course, joint 4th or joint 1st, depending on how you look at it. Burton, MK Cheltenham, Shrewsbury are in trouble the early part of the season. That's of course my take. Be sure to get your own take using the link here, cut4/League One. And again, we'll be back for match number 4 very, very soon, guys. Very, very soon. But that's it. Be sure to give us some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, also Patreon as well. But also make sure you head into the Discord, free to everybody. Get involved, get amongst it, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Till then, we're done.